This video will briefly explain some of the important topics in Blackboard. When you open your course, it'll open to the announcements page, and all of these are different tabs that the students can access. At first, under course content, all of these tabs are hidden. The night before really the course begins, you will click on this down arrow and you will show the link for all of these tabs within course content. But for now, there are some things that I would recommend. Under the welcome to the course, I would watch this video that I've created for students. Just kind of take a look at different aspects of the course that might be helpful. You'll need to be sure to update the My Professor tab. The first tab you see is the discussion board, and I'll talk about that here shortly. Alex, this is where students will not only access Alex, but this is the tab that they need to click on in order to set up Alex without needing the 10-digit course code. Then you can see in Blackboard that it's separated by weeks. And so each week the student will go into the folder, and I recommend that students follow the folder in the order in which the objects appear. So this is all the important information for the week one. Now, this first introduction discussion board, this is where students kind of introduce themselves to you and the class. I recommend that students upload a picture of themselves so that each time you see something that they've posted, you'll also see a picture of them. And it kind of helps put a face to a name, so that's a requirement for my students. I also expect that you comment briefly on each introduction. This is their first impression of you and the class. And I think if you make a brief comment on each person's introduction, it'll show them that you are going to be present in this online class that they might be scared of. Now, in the week two folder, there's some important videos, not only for you, but for the student also. Here, all of the videos for the week are found in here, and you can see each of the videos come up. But some videos that I would recommend you watching would be using the equation editor, which is a requirement for all discussion posts and all assessments. And then also the Navigating Alex video, which you may or may not have taken a look at yet. So this is the basic, and then the assessments folder. All of the assessments are here. You can go ahead and unlock this folder now because each of the assessments availability will change and it's set up for a specific window of time. Now, in the OneNote course notebook, under the course to-do list notebook, there's some Blackboard training here. So I would recommend reading through this discussion board general information, how the grading takes place. The discussions are set up so that students cannot see other posts until they make their first post. So sometimes students will make a blank post in order to see other people's work first. If this is the case, then I at most give them only 5 points out of the 10. So some important information there for the discussion board. Also information regarding assessments and submissions. If they post or if they submit their assessment late, how you can go in and update the number of submissions they have. If they submit the assessment late, I only give them one submission, so they do not get that second submission. It talks about how students can see feedback. It is a little fishy on how students can view their feedback, so there is a video that shows them how to do that. And then also grading second submissions. So, one thing I want to mention is that assessments were once called case studies. And so, if you see anything that says case study, just know that it's referring to an assessment. So, this is some information that I would recommend that you look at regarding Blackboard. And of course, if you have any questions regarding Blackboard, please let me know.